Hi, my name is Taylor Mabery, and I'm here in Barnhart doing a anti-heroin rally. And I do this because, well, as you can see on my shirt, my dad was killed by heroin a year ago, and my biological mother died of heroin and an opiate mixture overdose when I was 9. And I do rallies and I do public speaking at high schools, and I also have my own teen addiction grief group, and I try and help other kids my age with heroin addictions and other addictions has the same effects on families, because it's starting out to where kids even younger than me, and I'm 17, are having overdoses and having problems with drug abuse. And I think there needs to be a time where we need to be part of the solution and find a way to get drugs out of our counties and even out of our cities and states even, and that's why I do what I do. When I was growing up, there was never a time when I seen my biological mother sober. She was always under the influence of heroin or opiates, and it all started because she had a bone marrow disease that caused every bone in her body to ache, and so she abused it, and my biological father abused more drugs and caused him to be aggressive towards her, and that ultimately killed her. And I had to stay with him for a year, and I witnessed things that a 10-year-old shouldn't when it comes to being a normal kid. And it pretty much, heroin and drug abuse pretty much took away my childhood, so I had to mature all the way from age 5 and take care of my parents like I was the parent. And I'm probably not the only one of my kind, but like I said, I like to go to different places and tell my story. I've done Jefferson County anti-heroin town forums and spoke on a podium with people like state representatives and chief of polices and things like that, for the purpose of getting heroin and drug addictions out of towns and cities and everything that comes with that, because I know I'm not the only young person who's been affected by drug abuse and heroin and things of that nature, and it's growing rapidly and it needs to stop. When there was times when I was there was times when I was younger that I was always scared, because people would I had to live in the city amongst other places that I was moved from, because my biological father was just moving us place to place to fill his fill his habit, and we ended up living in the city, and we were robbed a lot of the time for drug money and for drugs, and a lot of the times I was probably put in danger to where my life was on the line. From dealers, because when you don't give them the money, then they kill or take the first thing that means the most to whoever they're selling to. And at the time, that would have been me. And so I do this now to try and prevent it, because like I said, I'm probably not the only kid who this has happened to. And there was times I didn't know if the next day I was going to be in a drug bust, or if I was going to be, I was going to end up dead somewhere, because of how crazy the drug game is. It's not just the heroin itself, it's the whole game. It destroys families, and it destroys people, and it kills people. People that it could be people that are important to you, people that are important to a city. It could even be your next door neighbor and you not even know it. And with me, it was basically my entire family. And then when I got adopted, my dad, who's on my shirt, he was my biological father's brother, and they adopted me, and he also had a struggle with addiction, and he did it, and he got to a point where he let it kill him. And it's never been the same ever since. It's just me and my mom now, and it's not how it should be.